My beautiful Aqua gang. What it do, guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message from my beautiful Aquarian soul family, my Aqua gang in this thing. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides, please give us exactly what it is that we need to know. These cards are being difficult, so this person's energy must be quite difficult, okay? To say the least. Come through, give us exactly what we need to know in regards to the energy showing up for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. The messages are general, guys, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit. If you happen to be a cross watcher, you're also welcome here. Just place yourself in where you belong in the storylines, okay? You also don't force anything to fit, y'all, okay? Take a moment and click that like button. Do it, y'all, okay? It's free, and that's how we grow. That is how people are able to find us on this platform. So I appreciate those of you who do it every single time. Shoot me a little comment down below, a little hey girl, hey. Let me know what's up, what's going on. Don't be rude, say it back, okay? You just want to add something about the reading, want to put your little 2 cents in, you can do that. Last but certainly not least, please go ahead and subscribe if you would like, okay? We would love to have you join the team, join the gang, baby. Do that by hitting that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell because that's going to let you know when I upload. That felt like a mouthful, and it almost felt hard to get out. I'm not going to hold you. This person is very difficult, their energy. And I feel like their energy is very much so intertwined with yours. This is definitely someone from the past, you guys, okay? We did get 2 cards in the pre-shuffle, and they kind of came flying out, almost as if there's some kind of a sense of urgency now, and I think I know why. I think I do. Some of y'all are about to you're leveling up, not just in life, but your relationship status is leveling up here. You could have just met somebody new or you're getting ready to. Me feeling this person's forcefully trying to intertwine themselves with your energy, really holding on to your energy for dear life is what I'm hearing. It is because they feel like you're leaving them behind for once and for all is what I just heard. Very first card out before we pull anything else from this deck, we have We Belong Together. I feel I'm hearing inseparable. So this person thought that the two of you would never separate, and they damn sure, that just flew in the reverse. That just flew over there in the reverse, guys. Rewind it, look. There might be a fight here, you guys, okay? You may have 2 people vying for your attention, your time. There's definitely something new here. Your relationship status is changing. And then for there to be 3 dots afterwards or 3 periods, right? I feel like that is a symbolization of loading, right? This is loading. It's happening, okay? I don't get that it's happened just yet. Especially for those of you who have not met someone new. This older person feels somebody getting ready to infiltrate your space or infiltrate their space. Because this We Belong Together card sounds very possessive. Right? They're staking their claim over you. I also heard the Mariah Carey song. Our Last Conversation. Okay. Yeah. You made them feel dumb. There's something you said that's sticking in their mind. We belong together. Who else? What are the lyrics, guys? We belong together. Who else am I going to lean on? Okay. Who else am I going to lean on when times get rough? Who is going to talk to me on the phone when the sun comes up? Who is going to take your place? There ain't nobody better. So this person has tried to replace you. They may also feel stupid, and I'm also hearing nervous. They're nervous that you'll move on before them, that you'll level up before them, or that you'll find somebody better than them. That could be something that you mentioned in the last conversation that you had with this person. They do feel stupid. They thought that they thought the grass was greener, perhaps. Yeah, emotions are weakness. I feel like this is somebody who never really showed you how they really felt. Or if they thought they were showing you how they felt, it wasn't adding up. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't enough. Sometimes love is not enough. That's what I just heard. They weren't filling your cup. You could love somebody and they could still very well not be able to meet the mark in terms of what it is that you need and what it is that you want. And the two of you could have been on two different pages about what that actually looks like. I feel like this person wanted you to settle, guys. I'm going to be very honest, right? We belong together. This is the type of person who will be like, we need to be together regardless, right? It doesn't matter what I'm going through, what you're going through. It doesn't matter what I'm giving you, what you're giving me, right? Like, love should conquer all. It doesn't matter if you're not satisfied, right? That sort of thing. And I feel like they use that as an excuse not to show up. You see? Yeah, they kind of lean on the idea of love being unconditional, of love being this everlasting thing, this unbreakable bond, of love being this idea, right? And this feeling that doesn't have any expectations, standards. I feel like they lean on that so that they don't have to do shit. Pick up the phone. This call hasn't come through yet, but it will. It's loading. This is what they're saying. This has four of those periods there. So I am hearing that somebody's getting ready to learn a really tough lesson. Perhaps this is the last straw, right? Especially for those of you who have gone multiple cycles with this person. Oh, that just kind of jumped out here. See, daydreaming. I am always longing for you. And I feel like they did try to replace you, you guys. I have to be very honest. They're trying not to show this. I feel like they're going to go with this idea that they've learned their lesson, that they've learned the things that you were potentially asking them for, that they can show up better. But I can't quite say for sure if that's true. This almost feels like a person who knows in their heart of hearts that you're going to be snatched up, or that somebody is coming in to show them up. Unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. Look at that. Our last conversation. And I do feel like they are reflecting on the way that you spoke to them or what you said to them. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. This is what they're going to say. And they're going to attempt to give you what it is that you were asking for before. I just don't know, you guys. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, it says, I'm struggling to get over the past. Exactly. And forgiveness was in the reverse. I feel like this person will never forgive themselves for letting you get away. Taking so long to heal whatever was within themselves that would have had them wanting to give you a half full cup. Half stepping is also what I'm hearing. Breadcrumb you, right? Give you less than what you deserve. And for some of you, they tried to make you feel like what you were asking for was too much. That's bullshit. Just for you to run into somebody who's going to give you exactly what you want without even asking. That's what they're nervous about. And they will be embarrassed. It will make them feel stupid. I'm going to pull one more from here, they're saying. So they want to talk to you. Wow, that came right back out. I'm still trying to heal. So they haven't really healed yet, you guys, okay? Even though they're coming in with this offer and wanting forgiveness. Now, we saw forgiveness in the reverse, right? But it popped out again in the upright. The struggle is going to be real for this person because for them, you were always going to be their settling place. That's what I heard. Y'all don't beat me up. Okay. That's what they said. Not me. They were going to settle down with you. They had plans for you. Okay. Now I'm hearing, whose song is that? Wale? Matrimony? Perhaps this person is thinking long term now, y'all, okay? They're thinking about coming in with like a big daddy, big mama offer. That does make me nervous because they're still trying to heal, right? So if you have not fully wrapped up these lessons that you were supposed to learn, I feel like they were lollygagging and pussyfooting around until they started to feel your energy detaching from theirs. That's normally what happens. Especially if there's like some kind of a soul tie or this is some kind of a soul connection, right? A spiritual connection. They can feel you moving away from them or your energy detaching from them. And that normally happens in preparation for something new. Now, all of a sudden, there's this sense of urgency. Didn't I say that at the beginning? Now they're trying to rush it. When they had all this time, they had all the time in the world, really. Matrimony, that is by Wale. If there's a question of my heart, you got it. This person felt like emotions were weakness. They did not show you how they felt. They didn't really tell you what they were feeling or how they felt about you or what it is that they wanted with you. I feel like they didn't give you much. They didn't say much. They didn't do much. Like, they feel dumb as fuck. I'm not going to lie. I'm not. It is the lack of self-love that would have had them wanting to coerce you into taking a cup with nothing in it, an empty cup, just for the sake of love. right? Blindly in love type shit. Or they would call it unconditional love. If there's a question of my heart, you got it. It doesn't belong to anyone but you. If there's a question of my heart, you got it. Okay, that's the lyrics, guys. Baby, I've been making plans. What plans you been making? These are the lyrics to the song, guys. We still have things to resolve and discuss. I feel like they're trying to rush, y'all. They are. This person is trying to rush in with an offer before somebody else moves in and takes you off of their hands. Their words, not mine. They had so much time to learn this lesson. It's just, this is, It says being away from you has allowed me to gain a lot of clarity. So this person is now all of a sudden, this might be what it feels like to you. All of a sudden now they see your value. All of a sudden now they want to change shit up when they had all the time in the world. See, we have dating and that came out crossing. They could not replace you. I'm back into the dating scene and making the effort to move on. I told you, and that came out crossing. They thought that they would be into something serious before you. I don't like that energy, right? Because this is not a competition. And I feel like for lessons to show up here, that was for both of you. There's also this level of needing to forgive people from the past and yourself. And that's also mirrored for the both of you. The difference is I feel like you did do some self-reflection. I feel like you did shadow work as well. I saw that at the bottom of this deck. So they're telling me to grab that. Yeah. You made me realize my flaws. I feel like you've done the shadow work. You actually did the work. This is why you are prepared to move on, but this person hasn't. But now they can feel the consequences. They're starting to feel this tearing away from you. And I feel as though that would have been felt immediately after the last conversation you had with them. That could have resulted in some kind of a no contact, separation, low contact, right? Things definitely shifted and changed. And this person thought that they were on a faster track into something more serious than you were. That it feels like competitive almost. And I don't feel like you were in that headspace. I feel like you actually went and healed, and this is why you are moving forward. You have something very beautiful coming in. I do see that. The downside for this person is now that their attempt to replace you or jump into something else so quickly, now that is backfiring, and they're actually able to clearly see what's really happening, what's really going on, and who you really are to them or how they really feel about you. These are emotions and feelings for you that they would have tried to ignore. Deeply, they're going to be extremely regretful. It says, I regret walking away. I wish I knew what I know now. Regret and stupidity. Yikes. Yeah, after this moment of clarity, I don't get that they dug fully into their shadow work. I don't get that, but they are definitely seeing this situation a lot more clearly and wanting to take you serious now, wanting to take things serious, wanting to take things to the next level, wanting to commit, like wanting to offer something of substance, whereas before they weren't offering much of anything, if anything at all. They were really undecided, right? Like, I feel like everything was up in the air. They weren't choosing you, not for sure, right? Because I feel like you may have gotten some clarity that if it's confusing, then it's a no, right? Like if there are gray areas and you don't know what's going on, it's a no. If it's hot and cold, inconsistent, then it's a no. That's what I get from that undecided card. But now they are decided, but they still have so much work to do. Time is not on their side. If you have not spoken to this person in a while, the reason why this pick up the phone card is loading is because they feel like they don't know if you're like engaged already. They don't know if you're fully, taken, if you have a boyfriend, if you're married, like they don't know. And now you're all that they can think about. I regret walking away. So they wish that they would have fought for this. And I do feel like for some of them, especially prior to you learning your full lesson out of this and doing the shadow work and the healing that you have done, if this person would have fought for you, at that time you were still wrapped up in the cycle. So you may have looked at, you know, you may have at least listened to what they had to say. But depending on how much time has passed, you might not even want to hear what this motherfucker got to say. I'm just going to be honest. I'm just going to be honest. Look at that. You don't trust them. And they're showing me like this rose, right? That's literally, they're calling it a petrified rose, right? It's dying. It's a dead rose. And I'm hearing the phrase, as I'm looking at this lessons card, that says you cannot be healed where you were broken. You can't go to the same place that broke you to get healed. So you don't trust this person. Damn, they really going through it. They feel stupid, guys. They definitely did not see your worth. When you were right in front of their face, they didn't see it. You were really good to this person. Very nurturing. I feel like you really poured into them. Very authentic. You loved them wholeheartedly and genuinely. And you gave without stipulation, right? You weren't looking for anything back. You're not tit for tat. But that don't mean that a motherfucker could just sit there and take and not give you anything back, which is what this person literally did. They are very regretful about that, okay? Now that they have recognized and realized who you are to them and just what you've done for them, right? Like the kind of person that you are. And the way that you love them, the way that you nurtured them. I do keep hearing that. So you poured into this person. They killed your garden while you watered theirs. You don't trust them. Yeah, they might be sick to their stomach at the thought of coming back because of how they behaved. For some of you, there could be some betrayal in there for how worried this person might be. Okay, in terms of how you will respond to them, that could be some of the worry as well. They don't take rejection very well. It says, I'm worried that it might be too late to make things right between us. I told you time is not on their side, you guys. And they are ready to prove it, right? Like they're ready to prove that they're ready for you. They're ready to prove that they want this or that they love you or that they've changed in some ways, Still gonna need to keep your good eye on this because I'm feeling like Panic at the Disco, right? This sense of urgency is really stemming from somebody who might be a better fit coming in, and then them recognizing that they really don't have a shot in hell if that actually happens. And there's something really unauthentic about that. Oh, they want me to read this dying love card. It says, I was trying to remain hopeful, but I feel you slipping away. I told you, they can feel it. Even if you haven't moved on for real. Because for some of you, if you're just like dating or getting your feet wet, that's not for a large majority of you. For the majority of you, you've just been chilling. You've been focusing on your money, focusing on yourself, right? Self-love is where it was at for you. That's what you've been doing. There's definitely a glow of energy about you. This person can feel that you're healed and they're not. And they may also feel stupid for entertaining so many different other people instead of doing the work like you, because if they did, now as they reflect, then they know that they would have been more than ready to come in with something that's worthy of your time, your energy, and consideration is what they're saying. Yeah, Hammer. They want to rebuild this. This has been a repetitive cycle, guys. They're still working on things. That's how I view the Hammer, right? Like there's still work that needs to be done. Still renovations that need to be done. While you have completely transformed, awakened, and renovated. Okay, and renovated yourself. They've done nothing. So we have masks, and it does say not showing their feelings, pretending, hiding, right? Like that's that emotions is weakness card. This person loved you, or they liked you a whole lot more than they ever let on. I almost feel like they tried to act like they wasn't feeling you as much as they were. And that was manipulation. It was manipulation to get you to do more, to chase them, right? Energetically even, to just do more than them. We have talking. They want to call. They're scared. I'm not going to lie. And for a lot of you, you may be saying they should be. They should be petrified. So Let's see. Sometimes it be like that. That's what I'm hearing. Sometimes it's just too late. Sometimes it's just too late. This will be definitely something that they will think about for many years to come, especially for those of you who have successfully closed out this cycle. An apology is owed, and that could be just about it. There's no repeating of this cycle for some of you. The majority of you actually will reject this. They will regret this for the remainder of this lifetime, okay? And they may compare you to everybody else if they start to date or see. Even if they get married, you would be the one that got away, right? In the back of their mind. That's just the truth. King of Swords, right? That's just keeping it real. They feel like you might be strict with them. That's how I see the King of Swords. It's Aquarian energy. Head over heart, right? So you're not moving in emotion anymore. This could be something that this person recognizes in you that's different. Emotions are weakness. That's what that says. So I feel like you were more emotional in the past for some of you, right? Like you were the one who was pouring into this person more emotionally. Open, vulnerable. Whereas they were closed off, and now they're the ones wanting to come in with this cup of love, of vulnerability, transparency, and all of the emotions. But I feel like your energy may be more like the King of Swords now. Very stern, extremely head over heart, logical, right? You mean business. You're not leading with your emotions anymore, which does make this person feel powerless. Yeah, see, we have the Lovers. This will be a decision for some of you, a decision between two soulmates. One feels like a karmic, the other one feels like just a regular soulmate. And keep in mind, you can meet multiple soulmates in a lifetime. This person is definitely wanting to discuss a partnership with you now, but you don't trust them. How can you have a partnership? You know, especially when we're talking about marriage. Isn't that the song that they brought up? Wale, matrimony. That's about marriage, right? Proposal of a life with somebody. A marriage is a business. For real. Of course you need the love and stuff, but you're really integrating everything with another person. So that's like a business. You're integrating your whole fucking life. You have to really trust this person with your life. Literally. Literally. Ma'am, sir, bruh, this is the real clarity that they need. Okay? I'm just talk to them for a second. Let me just talk to you for a second. If Aquarius couldn't trust you with their heart, why would you expect them to trust you with their life? They could not trust you with their heart. It's going to take some heavy convincing. I'm not too hopeful. I'm going to be very honest about that one. With the Sun at the bottom of the deck, this would bring this person a great deal of happiness and satisfaction. It's wish fulfillment for sure. They want to be romantic now, right? Like they're coming in with the Lover's card energy, very passionate. You know, I miss you. You know, I got you these flowers. I want to take you out to dinner, baby. I bought you this. I want to do this with you. How have you been, right? Like you're so, you know, just pouring on all the emotions, very passionate about their expressions of love. They may even, for some of you, be wearing their heart on their sleeve. Laying it on super duper extra thick, trying to rebuild the trust this way, but you're the King of Swords. That part of you is very much so closed off to this person. We have the Chariot, right? This is with the intention of wanting to have forward movement, progression. It's not looking too good for them. I'm just going to say that, okay? Your energy is extremely withdrawn. And what really makes me worry for this person is some of the work that they were supposed to be doing to heal has a lot to do with their ego, their pride, right? This is why they would have held their emotions back in the first place and wore this mask so that you could do more of the work and boost their ego, make them feel good, right? Having not done all of the work, then you not leaning into this offer immediately, being standoffish or just being much different than what they are used to you behaving like. Okay, it's almost like the roles have now reversed. You are behaving the way that they used to behave. And now they are behaving the way that you used to behave. And I feel like that might send this person into a bit of a tizzy. Okay, meaning a tantrum of some sort. I don't think I see that the response being good because they have not done the work. You see what I'm saying? They're still emotionally immature, especially if they're considering coming back toward you to build something when they're still broken. How you gonna build something you still broke? Don't you want to fix you first? Just asking. Just curious. I'm just curious. I'm sorry. Child, they are frustrated as fuck, bro. They are mad. I'm sorry. They're trapped in their own mind, but there's just a great deal of frustration because you have leveled up. You've already stepped into your divine alignment, your divine energy. This is what this person is feeling. Now they want access to that cup of love from you too. They almost feel entitled to it. I'm not gonna lie. It says we belong together, right? You've done the work. You have more to offer now, even more than what you would have had when they had you. And they feel entitled almost to be able to access that too. And so now they're trying to give you what you asked them for before, but yesterday's price is not today's price, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis. Hello? Anybody home? Hello? They want to lock you down. They want to lock in with you is how I'm seeing this. I'm seeing this card in a multitude of ways, right? So this is like finally giving a commitment. This is like finally taking things serious. This is like wanting to, take major steps. This person is going to start applying all kinds of crazy ass pressure. And by pressure, I mean like persistence, consistency, like bigger than what you would ever have seen from them before, more than what you would have ever seen them do before. You might actually be taken aback because this is out of character for this person. So instead of it doing what they want it to do, which is make you trust them, it might do the exact opposite. And they are frustrated because they feel that you have stepped into your divine energy. They can't offer you that. So the best that they can do is try to offer you what you were asking for before. But since you've already stepped into your divine aligned energy, you have a divine feminine or masculine who has already entered or is getting ready to enter. They cannot compete with that. They cannot offer that because they didn't do the work. So they will be locked out. You see, that will be the completion of this cycle. You've learned the lesson. You have completed this cycle already. So for a vast majority of you, please tell me down in the comments, right? It's going to be different for all of you, but some of you may have met this person already. You will know. It's just the aura, y'all. They don't even got to say nothing really. It's like a silent, powerful energy and aura about this divine masculine or feminine. Gender doesn't matter, y'all. You are either the divine masculine in this situation and you're getting ready to meet the divine feminine, or you already have, or vice versa. I want to know, those of you who have already met this person, it will be undeniable. And this is how you will know that you are done, right? Like you've completed this cycle. It is the lesson learned. This connection definitely, it adds a sense of wholeness, which is the opposite of what you would have been dealing with in the past, which was a lot of brokenness. Having to navigate somebody who is broken is the most frustrating shit ever. You could love them for real. You could love them for real, wholeheartedly. You did. But you can't love somebody you cannot love somebody into learning their lessons. They still have to do that. You can't love somebody into change. They still have to do it. And the most important factor is they have to want to do that shit. You see what I'm saying? So didn't I say earlier you have somebody coming in or somebody that you just met that will be able to provide you what you're asking for at today's price? Because that is very important information. Without you even asking. That's what this wholeness means, right? Overjoyed. You might be smiling so much with this person, your face hurt. Yeah. This is very beautiful new energy coming in. For those of you who have not met this divine masculine or feminine yet, I feel like this person from your past is trying to like bogart their way in to like block it. See, look how that just fell at the bottom, right? They're trying to get you to take a little detour. That's how I see this vacation card, this vacation word, and then hideaway, right? Like they want to keep it hidden. They want to come in and lock you down, marry you, commit to you, right? Like really get it in writing sort of thing, or at least get you to commit verbally. Then that way, even if you meet this new person, you're already taken. So they walk up to you at the grocery store. They walk up to you while you out with your friends out and about. You're already taken. Put it away. Okay? That's what they're wanting. Yeah, this is one of they're yearning for this. They could be praying for this as well, you guys. Didn't I say that this person might act out? That's what I'm getting from this triggers card. It's really all going to depend on how you respond to their offer. The thing that pisses me off about this person, and I'm going to try not to get mad, y'all. Y'all know how I am. I feel like in this lifetime, you're learning lessons about not taking just any offer just because a motherfucker said here. That don't mean take it. Right? Like, I feel like this person the person from your past, they keep showing up not quite hitting the mark of what you deserve. You see what I'm saying? It's always falling short. Their offers always fall short, and that pisses me off. It makes me mad. I'm not going to lie. We have family here. So they feel like they have a bond with you that nobody can really break, but they do feel threatened by whoever this energy is. I think for some of you also, I'm hearing this intuitively, right? This person may have had a dream about you getting married. Yeah. They had a dream about you getting married. They may have seen your actual wedding. For those of you who are getting married here in the near future with this divine masculine or feminine, they had a dream about it. They may have had a dream about you having a kid or a family. Okay. They had me put family back in the deck. Once I said, after I showed you the family card, rewind it. I showed you the family card and I said, in terms of the old person, I heard they feel like you're their family. They feel very comfortable with you, right? Like there's this unbreakable bond. We tied, we locked in together. And then they had me put it back in before I could say that this person from your past may have had a dream, right? There's like some kind of telepathic download or communication that they got about a wedding, you getting married, or starting a family with whoever this new person is. And it really will be done if that is the case, right? Like, there's no way in hell they're getting back in if that is. You cannot make this shit up, y'all. God damn it. You cannot fucking make this up. They are shitting their drawers. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So vulgar. So nasty. This is nasty work is what they're saying. Not me. Your person. Look at this shit here. Spirit never miss. I'm so sorry. They don't. Now, I don't really get surprised that much at reading. I don't. Not for real, for real. But this one got me shaking in my boots. I'm not going to lie, okay? You can't make it up, guys. It's the real deal. Holyfield. And this motherfucker want to come back and offer you crumbs and butter and butterballs. Like, what the fuck I'm supposed to do with egg? The new person is coming in. They're going to be able to give you what this person is going to be pretending that they will be able to give you. Baby, look at this. 2 or more. You got a choice here. I mean, the choice to me looks pretty damn obvious. You saw that long pause? It looks like an obvious choice to me. Like a choice you can make today, bitch. Today. Right now. This person, the older person wants you to live in the moment. Okay, they want to have a conversation with you and they want to get on the same page, you see. You're going to trigger the fuck out of this person. You are not who you were. When they were with you, you're not the same person, though. You're not going to respond the same. They can't pull at your heartstrings and tug at your heartstrings the way that they used to. You're not as emotional as you used to be, okay? You might not even feel any emotions for this person anymore. It's going to be different for all of y'all. All I know is you're showing up as a king of swords, bitch. That's some stern motherfucking energy, okay? Ain't shit funny, bitch. What do you want? New number, who this? And they say who they are. Oh, this you? Donnell? That's you? Block. Damn. Strict. Disciplined. Self-control, logic, and reason, not flighty emotions, and living in la la land. That's going to piss them the fuck off, because that is the moment where they will realize that you know who they are, or you've seen them clearly, or you have detached from them the way that they thought you have, and they know this is coming in for you. They already saw it. They ain't going to tell you they saw it. They're not going to tell you that they saw it. But they did. Starting a family of some sort. It could just be a family between you and this person. Divine masculine, divine feminine. That is marriage, y'all. Like, that's a husband, that's a wife. That's like doing life with somebody, life partners, whatever you want to say. Two of you are on the same motherfucking page. Being. Look at this. That came out crossing. They feel like you're gonna, they are gonna feel like you're extremely harsh with them now, and I feel like that's what's gonna trigger them into some kind of a downward spiral or some kind of a tantrum of some sort. They're gonna try to fuck up your energy the way that you fucked up their energy with this roller coaster card. Let's hop over to the extended and see where this is going. What a very interesting reading. I definitely gotta see what this old person, what their antics are, right? Like what their approach is gonna be for real. How will they approach this specifically? Just so you could be ready, okay? For those of you who still see something with the older person, there is no judgment, guys, right? You can literally do what you want to do. Everybody is not supposed to be doing the same thing if we're honest. So we will look to see what their intentions are. Have they healed? Have they changed? Have they transformed? Are they coming with something different? Are they coming with an offer that actually matches your value? That's the most important question. And if the answer is no, then what are we really doing for real? But I'll look anyway. I'm gonna look at exactly what their offer is. Okay? And any underlining motives behind said offer, which will let you know if it's real. We will also see what you are going to get out of investing in this. Okay? If you chose that offer with this older person, what would you get out of that? What is the return on your investment? What does your life look like with this older individual? How do things turn out? Is there actually a chance for longevity? We see that they're trying to offer you something, a commitment and something solid, but is that actually going to be something that fills your cup over time? Right? Can it match this motherfucking offer coming from the divine feminine and divine masculine energy? And that's just for those of you who care. Because I know some of y'all don't give a fuck, okay? We'll also look to see what karmic debt this person from the past is needing to pay. Because remember, they buried their lessons. They still got some shit lying underneath the surface. I don't need you attaching yourself to their karma. So we're going to look. We'll see what they got going on within the karmic debt. And we will look at the best possible outcome, right? For longevity, like I said. And then we move it on to the new. Period. I need to know who this new person is, right? We'll get some more details on who they are, their characteristics, okay, their personality traits. What's the most attractive thing about this person? Why are they actually single when you meet them? Any red flags that you need to know about? Okay, even though this is your divine masculine feminine, who were they in their relationships in the past? Okay, just so you know. Okay, we will also look to see how you will potentially meet this person and the wins. We will look to see when the old energy is coming back and the new energy when they're approaching. For those of you who have not met the new person yet, we'll also look to see when things are going to be moving into a higher level of commitment with this new energy as well, and the best possible outcome with the new thing. Okay, sort of like, what does your life look like if you chose this new option? Okay, the return on your investment, so to speak. We will get some advice as well to wrap things up. And I might throw in an Ask the Universe reading where I give you the floor to ask a couple of questions. But I have more instructions for that over in the extended. So without further ado, click the like button, as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell, and the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. I'm going to see y'all over there. Let go.